What is up, guys? Welcome back to another new video that I hope you guys are going to enjoy. Today, Otaku Sensei is going to be recommending the top 10 school anime where the MC is OP as fuck, but no one knows about it. And if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos. Also, there's a link to Otaku Sensei's Patreon and Discord server in the description, so join the Sensei server to chat and chill with other weebs and otakus. Without wasting any time, let's kick off this list.
明日を塗り替えればワンシー制服は着替えたロケットの搭乗員あながち無重力暮らしも悪くはないみたいだし目にした自由でまた自分探し怖いこんにちはこんにちは怖いこんにちはこんにちは怖いこんにちは
In 10th place is Ori Twin Tail ni Narimasu. Twin Tails, the glory of all mankind, or at least that is what first-year high school student Soji Mitsuka believes. At school, Soji spends most of his time daydreaming and rating girls' twin tails, even going as far as creating a club dedicated to the hairstyle. His obsession does not go unnoticed. However, when monsters from outer space attack Earth and claim the world's twin tails for themselves, a strange woman named Two-Earl enlists Soji to fight back using twin tails of his own. By transforming into the twin-tailed warrior Tail Red, Soji combats the vicious alien organization known as 𝐴ᴇᴜᴇ, whose main goal is to colonize Earth and steal everyone's spiritual energy, or attribute power. Alongside fellow twin-tailed fighters 𝐒ᴇᴜᴇ and Eren Ashindo, Soji must find a way to defeat the invading army and defend the twin tails he holds so dear. In 9th place is Dragon Crisis. The series revolves around Ryuji Kisaragi, a seemingly ordinary teenager who is living a peaceful life while also attending high school. However, his peaceful life gets interrupted after his second cousin, Eriko, returns from abroad. With no time to waste, Eriko drags Ryuji to a black marketing organization called FANG. They steal a large relic box from the broker and run away. After opening the box, Eriko and Ryuji find a young, girl-like dragon with long, blonde hair and sparkling blue eyes. The girl instantly recognizes Ryuji and becomes attracted to him. They decide to name the girl Rose, due to the rose-like pattern on her left hand. Suddenly, the very same organization who kept Rose captive arrived to take her back. But Ryuji is not ready to let her go without a fight. From that moment on, Ryuji and Eriko embark on an unexpected yet exciting adventure as they strive to protect Rose from the various organizations that are out to capture her. Ryuji relies on his powers as a level 10 breaker to fend off the bad guys. On the way, they meet other dragons who share troubled relationships with each other. Also, Ryuji comes face to face with a truth long kept hidden from him since birth. In 8th place is Ao no Kanata no 4 Rhythm. Shoes with anti-gravity properties are invented called grav shoes, which allow people to fly freely. This leads to the development of a sport known as flying circus, where participants either race from one buoy to another or touch their opponent's back to score points. Masaya Hinata is a student at Kunohama Institute, which is located in a 4-island archipelago south of Japan. In the past, he was active in the sport, but quit due to an overwhelming defeat. His life changes when a cheerful girl named Asuka Kurashina transfers to his school. There, Asuka becomes interested in flying circus, and despite being unfamiliar with the sport and a newcomer to the use of grav shoes, she manages to score a point during a match with the vice captain of a powerhouse school, which is a truly amazing feat. This leads Asuka and Masaya, together with their classmate Masaki Tobisawa, a first-year student called Mashiro, and siblings Shion and Madoka Aogi, to form a flying circus team, with the goal of finding success during the Flying Circus Summer Tournament. At the tournament, the world of flying circus is rocked by a new technique known as birdcage, which leads to defeats for all the participants by a relative newcomer, Saki Inui, becoming the tournament's champion. As a result of her defeat, Masaki temporarily quits flying circus, and the club thinks of a strategy on how to beat Saki at the fall tournament. At the fall tournament, Asuka manages to defeat Saki during overtime, and Saki and the club members become friends. In 7th place is Munto. In the distant past of Munto, when the world of the heavens did not exist, humans lived in a prosperous civilization. One day, beings of unknown origins fell out of the sky and onto the human world. These beings could control a power called 𝐴ᴇᴜ, or human emotions. They could take the human spirit, which is an accretion of feelings, wishes, and dreams, and turn that into a physical power or physical object. These beings, obsessed with their powers, destroyed the human civilization within a few days. However, they did not realize that the humans created the 𝐴ᴇᴜ. These beings who descended from the skies killed off the very source of their power. They then discovered several alternate universes which they could draw more 𝐴ᴇᴜ from. They depleted all the other dimensions of 𝐴ᴇᴜ and used it to create their own empire in the skies above the humans. This new civilization was known as the Heavens and was populated by the heavenly beings who could control 𝐴ᴇᴜ. The leaders of the heavens soon grew corrupt due to the unlimited power of 𝐒ᴇᴅ they had stolen from other planets and other spacetimes, and the heavens began to collapse into disarray. At this time, the humans launched an attack against the heavens. They were the very humans that were defeated when the heavenly beings first showed up. The humans who supplied the 𝐒ᴇᴅ then defeated the heavenly beings. During the battle, the leaders of the heavens decided to sever the supply of 𝐒ᴇᴅ, cutting themselves away from Earth rather than being killed by the rebelling humans. They sealed themselves into a parallel dimension in order to sever the link of 𝐒ᴇᴅ, though this resulted in the pillars that connected Earth to the heavens to fall from the sky, causing massive destruction. This day was called the Calamitous Day, when both worlds lost contact with each other. From that day on, the heavenly beings considered linking the two dimensions together to be a taboo, and appointed a guardian to guard this link to make sure it was never connected again. In 6th place is Strike the Blood. On Itogami Island, a man-made island south of Japan, which has developed into a monster and demon sanctuary, Kojo Katsuki is suspected of being the 4th progenitor, a powerful vampire that could potentially disrupt the balance of power among the world's 3 ruling progenitors. Kojo was an ordinary high schooler before becoming a vampire, and is reluctant to use the powers which he can barely control. Yukina Himuragi is a neophyte sword shaman whose first mission is to observe him. Before long, Kojo is the center of attention of many who are concerned about the risks he represents. Kojo and Yukina befriend various students and others, some of whom are attracted to Kojo, and those situations drive his libido, which provides the source of much of his power. In 5th place is Sacred 7. Alma Tondoji lives a lonely life. One day, Ruri Alba, a girl accompanied by her butler and maids, visits him. Knowing the power of Sacred 7 is latent within Alma, she asks him to lend her his powers. However, he refuses and drives her away since he injured many with his unusual strength in the past. Meanwhile, a fiendish dark stone creature suddenly appears in this peaceful town in the Kanto region. Only Alma's power of Sacred 7 can fight against it, but Alma just lets his power run amok and things begin to get worse. Ruri raised her gemstone in order to release his true abilities. My soul I give to you. With Ruri's wishes engraved in it, will Alma be able to defeat the dark stone? Find it out by watching the anime. In 4th place is Sugumomo. Kazuya Kagami never goes anywhere without his precious Sakura Obi his mother gave to him. One day, Kazuya Kagami wakes up in class from a bad dream to discover that he is inadvertently groping classmate Chisato Shikashi's breasts. After escaping her wrath, Kazuya goes onto the roof where he takes comfort in his late mother's Obi. Kazuya is attacked by a possessed wig and falls off the building, but is saved by his Obi. From within the Obi, a young girl, Tsukumogami, emerges. They are met by the host of the wig. The Tsukumogami asks the host to sever their link with the wig, which the Tsukumogami calls an amasogi. However, the host and the wig attack, and the Tsukumogami is forced to destroy the wig before disappearing. At home, Kazuya reflects on the day's events before falling asleep. After another nightmare, he wakes up to find the Tsukumogami in his bed. After avoiding a confrontation with Kazuya's possessive sister, the Tsukumogami introduces herself as Kiriha, and that she is the Tsukumogami of Kazuya's Obi, and that Kazuya is now her servant. In 3rd place is Night Wizard. Night Wizard, a term given to those whose mission it is to protect the world from impending darkness. Renji Hiragi is one such Night Wizard, who is constantly called on missions, even though all he wants is to be able to go to school and graduate. However, his latest order was to protect Elise Shiho, who is a new transfer student at his academy. Being dragged into the astronomy club by Renji's childhood friend, Kuria Akabane, on her first day at school, Elise soon realizes that she too has the power to become a Night Wizard. After retrieving the Jewel of Affection, along with Renji and Kiriha, Elise now begins her fight and her new life as a Night Wizard, both to collect the 6 other jewels and to protect the world from eternal darkness. In 2nd place is Mo Dao Zhu Shi. As the Grand Master who founded the demonic sect, Wei Wuxian roamed the world in his wanton ways. Hated by millions for the chaos he created, in the end, he was backstabbed by his dearest Shidi, meaning junior fellow brother, and killed by powerful clans that combined to overpower him. He incarnates into the body of a lunatic, who was abandoned by his clan and is later, unwillingly, taken by a famous cultivator among the clans, Lan Wangji, his former classmate. The time changes to 13 years in the past. Wei Wuxian is introduced as an innocent, talented young master. This marks the start of a thrilling yet hilarious journey of attacking monsters, solving mysteries, and raising children. From the mutual flirtation along the way, Wei Wuxian slowly realizes that Lan Wangji, a seemingly haughty and indifferent poker face, holds more feelings for Wei Wuxian than he is letting on. But they will soon face tragedy and war. They will be forced to make choices with disastrous consequences, and Wei Wuxian starts experimenting with the forbidden dangerous demonic cultivation path. And in first place is 𝐴ᴵ. Demi-human, mysterious immortal humans known as 𝐴ᴵ, first appeared 17 years ago in Africa. Upon their discovery, they were labeled as a threat to mankind, as they might use their powers for evil and were incapable of being destroyed. Since then, whenever an 𝐴ᴵ is found within society, they are to be arrested and taken into custody immediately. Studying hard to become a doctor, 𝐒ᴇᴄᴏᴍᴇ is a high schooler who knows very little about 𝐴ᴵ, only having seen them appear in the news every now and then. Students are taught that these creatures are not considered to be human, but 𝐾 doesn't pay much attention in class. As a result, his perilously little grasp on the subject proves to be completely irrelevant when he survives an accident that was supposed to claim his life, signaling his rebirth as an 𝐴ᴵ and the start of his days of torment. However, he finds himself alone on the run from the entire world. 𝐾 soon realizes that more of his species may be a lot closer than he thinks. Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. And please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to hit the notifications button so you never miss any upcoming videos. Also, don't forget to follow Otaku Sensei on Twitter at @AnimeBrownNet. I'll see you guys in the next one.